Hello dears, how are you? We have Mathematics 3, Chapter 7, Lesson 5. Our subject is length. How can we say this is the longer, this is the shorter? Of course, we have special units, special tools to measure the length. Centimeter, we symbols the centimeter with C, meter M, and kilometers km are units to measure the length and distance. Centimeter is small measure to measure the small objects. Centimeter used to measure the smallest objects. Centimeter is the about of your index finger. For example, this is the figures. You can measure the centimeter. What centimeter? For example, this very smallest things like your fingers, index fingers, and this is the centimeter. To measure our books and pencils, we use centimeters because they are small objects. We can use their centimeters to measure their small goods, the small things or objects. Also, we have meter. Meter to measure length. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. To measure our rooms and home, we use meters. For example, we said this room is bigger than this room. How can you say this room is bigger or the length is more than the other? You can use the meters. You can say this is there are 3 meters, but this room is 2 meters. That time you can use the meters to measure home or use to distance between two places. The distance from the Kirkuk or Tyre, we used kilometers, but distance of the rooms into rooms, you can use the meters. To measure our body length, we use meter. Body length. When you say I am 130, I am 150, I am 160, you use the meters. I am 1 meter with 50 centimeters. Like that, you measure your length, your body. We have kilometers. km. A kilometer is used to measure long distance. For example, distance between cities, distance between two faraway cities from each other. For example, from Kirkuk to Slemani, from the Erbil to Kirkuk. Like this, we can know the distance between the cities by kilometers. We use kilometers to measure the distance between our home and schools. For example, you can say my home is too far away from schools. My home is 2 kilometers from the schools. At that time, you can use kilometers to measure this very length or distance between two faraway places from each other. Kilometers. And also to measure the distance between the cities, we use kilometers. Examples: the better units of measuring pencil. Which one we can use to measure pencils? Pencil is a small object. Which one is suitable for measuring pencil? Meters, kilometers, centimeters. Centimeters. That one is correct. Better units to measure stadium. Stadium is a normal place. Not very big. For example, distance between cities. Not very small like pencil. To measure stadium, we use meters, kilometers, centimeters. I say meters is correct. I hope you learn the measures unit. For example, centimeters for small object, meters for normal. For example, stadium, home. And kilometers for distance between cities and, for example, your home and your schools. Goodbye.